Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning into the Medium by Design. Thank you to my subscribers, and welcome to the new ones that are just finding me. You're in the middle of a series, and I'm doing numerous videos. I'm doing them short and sweet because I got so many messages through this clearing and purging experience I went through with my third upper respiratory infection. And this one is from Jesus. Because I was, well, let me give a little bit of the backstory. I don't want to get too long here, but one of my good girlfriends started to have an issue with her blood pressure. And I took that as a reminder, well, maybe I should start checking my blood pressure, which I did. And the funny thing about it is, my blood pressure has been perfect. Now, a few years back, it was running high, and it ran high for a couple of years, but I didn't do anything about it. But I did discover something about sodium. I was eating things that were not really right, but I didn't realize that my blood pressure had leveled out so much, right? But the experience I was having that was disturbing, I have these periods where my heart starts racing the beat to like a workout, like 140 to 150 beats. I'm not a medical person, so you won't hear me give too much medical advice, and I don't seek medical advice. I do most of my things through my spiritual life and my guidance to do what I need to do physically. But these experiences were very, very disturbing. They did make me nervous. And Jesus had come in previously, not in this message, but he told me that when that happens, that was a wave of the high intensity frequencies, and that it would pass. Okay, so I had one of those waves at the time of this this writing, and let's see how he gets into the explanation of that. I'm not going to read the intro; it was a little bit long. So Jesus says, as you know, these were part of your process, and although you did not have one in a while, these intense energies are kicking up, so to speak. We have heard you call to tone down the intensity, as we know this is very disconcerting for you, and since we wish you to rest and relax, this experience is not making it any easier, obviously. I'm getting guidance to stay home more, rest, relax, let these downloads happen, and then I have this weird thing with the heart, right? We know these physical oddities can cause you to be upset, and we know you think you could go at any minute, but we do not believe this is the case. I was afraid I was going to pass, actually, because I really wasn't sure through all of these weird physical things, is my soul just getting ready to pass? And they keep telling me no. But of course, we all know when something's going on with this body that you didn't trigger, how do we deal with that? Now, we all deal in our own way. So I'm not giving you any advice how you should deal with any of your physical experiences, even if they are ascension waves. You have to seek the professional help and medical advice that you need. But I tend to do things a little differently. I go spiritually first, right? We contend that these remain intense energy waves that your body is doing its best to assimilate. If we were to tell you to seek assistance in the traditional medical community, you would be exposed to increased dramas and intensity that would only prove to cause more stress and fear. Remember, they must follow protocol. And unless you wind up in the hands of someone who is intuiting your needs, all kinds of extraneous procedures will be put on you that are not necessary. I know this sounds so irresponsible, or that we are putting you in harm's way as you are home alone, but as you have already experienced, this phase does pass and you do return to feeling normal. If you can do your best to wait it out, you are considering a shower that might help you feel better and calm down your system. You should be past this round within 90 minutes. 90 minutes from now, and it was going to be 8 o'clock at night because it was like 6:30. Please remember, we are all here with you at all times and supporting you to get through these difficult moments and phases. As you and your friend Heather were discussing, the changes you are going through are very deep, and love continues to expand through your heart. Remember what has been shared in other writings. This phase is clearing past traumas that you are not even aware of. Do your best to continue to allow these clearings to take place as smoothly as possible. Now, this all sounds good on paper. And remember, I'm not giving you any advice. This is the advice given to me from Jesus on how to handle a moment of seemingly crisis with my heart, right? And this is, again, I don't know that they're going to handle these things before I get these messages. I don't know why my heart is doing what it's doing. This clarifies for me. Now, that doesn't mean I will never get medical assistance, but he clarified it would be done, this phase of energetic download would be done in 90 minutes. And he was exactly right. I took a hot shower after writing. I was relaxed. I was just a little nervous from the experience, but nothing was going on in my life that I had to worry about. And it was almost to the minute. It was not even 90 minutes. The heart went back to normal. It was like it went on and then it went off and it was done. So, I don't want to talk too much about it, except this is how I handled it. And I guess what I would share with you is I'm learning there's always another reason for these physical, seemingly acute episodes, and they're giving me so much information during this one that I was in, right? And you can see on some of the videos I still have a little cough, but I'm 1,000 times better. So I'm just going to leave you with that if you're going through something, even if you're getting medical care, see if you can continue your spiritual practice and merge the two so that you might get insights to what might be going on. Is it a clearing? Is it a trauma that's trying to be cleared? And we're going to see, there's another message coming that talks about more severe illness and the opportunity and that there's there for immense clearing. And again, this is different territory. I'm learning as I go. If this can help you get in touch with why you're going through what you're going through, plus get the professional assistance you need, great. As long as we get through this stuff, any way we can, anything that works, then, great for us, because we're trying to get through. So with that, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking. If you want to share your story in the comments, great. My email is below. If you want a personal reading, if you want a group reading remotely from where you are, if you want to get a group of people together, let me know. And again, if you have a new idea, let me know about that, because I said this in a previous video, Uranus is going through Taurus. Taurus is changing our physical reality and bringing physical opportunities to change direction in our lives. So it's right on me this year and next year. So I'm in the middle of all kinds of changes that I don't even understand, right? So just blessings to everybody, and stay tuned, because we're just getting into the thick of this now. We got a few more videos to get through and to see how the guidance really picked up intensity. So thanks again. See you soon.